Alright, going live to YouTube as well. See if it works. Alright, so the plan for today is basically we will finish up the little the sacrifice quest, get Umbra up and running, possibly level him up real quick, and then get an overview of what I'm gonna do in the next episode, or episode 8, and then I can actually begin recording for it. So let me get into it. Also, I can hear myself. So everything should be working fine. Yo, what up, Sakura? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, mate. Alright, let me see if I can catch the gameplay here. Please, come on. Thank you. Yo, what up, man? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. So it will just be a short stream today, but we are just working on getting the last homework done, which are the sacrifice. So we will do the sacrifice today and possibly have a quick look at some Railjack stuff, because next episode we will begin working towards getting the new war ready, and then basically the new war will be homework. Daily Oxium, yes. That is actually quite nice, because I haven't been farming for Oxium, and I know we're gonna need a bit of it. Also, let me do your daily craftables, so we get our clan resources in. If you are not already doing this, I would highly recommend crafting the Detonite Injectors and the Feldrun and the Mutagen Mass every day, or every 12 hours whenever you can. You can also use the Companion app, if you're not on the game, to basically recraft them, because those will be a great help, especially when we need to craft our clan weapons. Like, we can just take a quick look here. So if I go to the clan, right, all of the weapons in the clan, other than the Xenogen weapons, or not Xenogen, but Tenno weapons, are basically need resources from the clan, which are like the 12 hours craft. So like, other than the Tenno lab, like the energy lab, the gem lab, and the bio lab, all of those needs, like, these weapons will need, once you craft them, they will need Feldrun, as you see. And you can only craft one every 12 hours, and then there's also the, I guess the invasions count as well, yeah. Also, maybe we should actually get our Helios up, even though it is an expensive one. He will then begin scanning stuff from us. Yo, good morning, Draxus, how are you doing? Welcome back, mate. So we have a few things on the agenda today. Let's see. The Orca could also be fun, but we don't have the mods to make it work. It's probably just the idea to start like crafting all the low-end weapons here, as they only need like one. And then look into the more expensive ones later on. 10 for the static core as well. That's an interesting weapon though. Just make big explosions. Let me see, we already have... Oh yeah, we can do an MR test as well. So we can begin getting the Ignis Wrath, maybe. The codex ain't gonna fill itself, sadly. Yeah, exactly. So getting the Helios up and running could be an idea, and like kind of passively begin filling the codex up, slowly but surely. Doubles at volley. There's so many of these weapons I haven't really like used that much. I feel like most of these weapons are like weapons I've just leveled up and then never touched again. Well, anyway, let's do our MR test real quick. I think this is the stealth one, so this might take a time. Oh, you actually have to have the widget for that to work. That's interesting. Oh yeah, let me also do this actually. Where's it at? Okay, that might be something I will have to do next stream. I know some people talked about getting like chat on screen. And I think we could have a chat like down here, right underneath, or like to the side here or something like that. I just don't know if we need... It'll probably just be the Twitch chat. And then, yeah, so YouTube and Twitch can, like, follow each other, kind of. But does the codex just give lore? There's, like, it does give lore, right? But there's also, if you scan enemies, they will count into your similaricum. So basically, if you want to test weapons, you will have to scan enemies to be able to test your weapons on those enemies. So I guess that will count as like factions, mostly. So to be able to like spawn in these guys, if you want to test your weapons on them, you will need to scan them. But other than that, most scans are like basically lore or stats for the different like enemies. You can see how much like health they have and stuff, but mostly it's just for lore of the different plants and stuff. Until thanks for making the beginner guide serious, you should pay for those. I would have given up on the game if not for them. That's awesome to hear, mate. Yeah, I don't think the pay. I guess I do kind of get... I get plat for like the referral links, which people sometimes use, but other than that, yeah. I guess YouTube mostly pays for it. But yeah, I appreciate that, mate, and happy to hear that you are using the beginner guide series as well. And yeah, I guess we'll do... I think this is the... this might be the stealth one. We will have to do the MR test and then we will do the sacrifice quest afterwards. Let me see... Maybe I want to have Bold on here. Use a glaive type weapon. I don't even think I have a glaive type weapon. But I need a stealth weapon. Silent. Have to go back to a bow. Is the dread silent as well? Yeah. Is there a reason I can't sub to a channel? I am not affiliated on Twitch. I think that only works on YouTube currently. Because they upped, if you want to be affiliated on Twitch, I don't know if you get ads still. I think the stream is ad free on Twitch. So yeah, that's basically what we have been running for so far. So yeah, no ads, but I appreciate the offer. Let's see. Doing good, but when it comes to mod, I don't know what to do. Modding in this game can be very, very overwhelming at the beginning. But like mostly just think about like check if the weapon has a lot of crit chance innate or a lot of status innate. And then from there you can kind of go with an idea. If you want to do a crit build, for example, this have a lot of crit chance, then it would be an idea to put something on to max out my critical damage, to do more damage. Where, however, on the other side, if you have a lot of status effect, it might be a good idea to work around like status mods. So it takes a bit of time getting into modding, but definitely just try your way around. And also in my beginner guide series, I also do builds for like which could be used, so feel free to check those out. A good beginner weapon would be the Heck, the Ignis, the Atomus, like this one. Broken War especially, you get for melee. Yeah, the Soma can also be pretty nice, so a lot of different weapons. Yeah, what up Rome, how you doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, let me just make this one-shot things. So currently we have a lot of crit chance, we need some crit damage. Do I even have any crit damage much? I don't think I do. Not for the bow. Yeah, no. Just put some viral on it. I don't know, man. Could upgrade irrigation, fire rate. To be fair, we have a silent weapon, so I don't think we should have any trouble. So let's just go about it. Let's see what happens. Beginner Mastery 8 test. Let's go. Oh yeah, I don't have any sound on currently. Oh, this is not even the test. Never mind. Is it only melee weapons? Oh god. But they are silent as well, so...
Now we will test your agility.
Oh, this is the
Shoot
cool.
the targets to create your path.
This is the worst weapon I could have chosen for this. I don't even think this can attack that thing, can it? Yeah, I don't think so. Let me leave real quick. That is interesting. I didn't think about that. So laser type weapons will not even be able to actually hit the things in those missions.
Codex.
Never mind. I was blindsided. We know better now. So secondary weapon, and I guess we'll have to use heck is slow versus quick.
Saddle up.
Let's do it now. God, I love that there's no cooldown anymore. This is so nice. Otherwise, if, like, when I started playing, if I failed that, I would have to wait 20 or 23 hours or something to continue again. Yeah, that's better.
To create your path.
And I missed. Great. I am so used to having, like, a dash down with the melee. Help. I am rusty. Parkour is not my forte. Just take it slow and easy. Melee movement is bad. Yeah, I'm too used to having melees to be able to like pinpoint locations.
Is now complete. Mission complete. Excellent.
Well, we did it. Almost failed it, but we did it. Nice. Just got a 12. Nice. Congratulations with that. Now you can begin using. The incan weapons are 12 or 14, I think. I don't even think I can check incan actually. Can I? Bisbear, appreciate the follow, mate. Welcome to, welcome to. How are you doing? Alright. 13, 14. Close to it then. Almost there. But yeah, that's probably true. I feel like getting those incan weapons is the biggest gate. Like, once you open that gate of having incan weapons, Steel Path will just suddenly become a breeze. Like, even if you are not able to survive on Steel Path, you can still kill things fairly quickly. And you don't really have to worry about modding much with those weapons early on either. Okay. Nightwave. Shotgun Riven. I kind of want to get the mods. Yeah, the Fenimo and the Latham are strong, yeah. It's like, you get them so early, they are extremely strong, and you don't really need to mod them that much for them to like showcase their strength, and then once you actually get to modding them around, you have like an insane weapon. This is interesting, Ephemia. Oh yeah, the speed build for the idioms. Alright, let's just get started with the quests. Let's see, anything here? Nope. We have Heck, Equip or Atmos, and yeah, let's start with the sacrifice and then go from there. This is the last thing I need for my homework, so we should be good from here.
Excellent armaments, operator.
So if you don't want any spoilers for like a certain thing in the game for the sacrifice, we will be doing the sacrifice now, which is kind of spoilery segment. If you do want to do this yourself without getting spoiled, but other than that, it is like pretty short quest with a little bit of story about some things. So yeah, just a heads up. Let's begin. Examine the Lotus helmet.
Howl all you want. It won't bring him back.
I kind of want to pause for just the story elements and dialogue, but the music is banging. Exactly, Drexus.
Lure brings you strength, Umbra.
But you cannot defy your creator. Even I make mistakes. Like you.
Okay. That is like my main sword right there on my main account.
Operator, are you all right? Your delta wave spiked for a moment. Ever since she
Abandoned you.
was taken, Ordis knows just what you need. A comforting memory from my data store.
Ordis, don't.
Forgive me. This is who you really are, a Tenno. More than
I don't
human.
like how Rhino's just menacingly standing there.
What do
That's
you
enough,
remember?
Ordis. Scan for sentient energy on Earth. Recent activity.
I don't think... Oh, what's this? Marking on navigation. How did you know? Oh, Ordis, this is the operator we're talking about.
Alright, let's investigate. Oh, now I want pudding. Okay. Investigate the sentinels. Let's go. I show everything is on solo. Perfect. I don't even think there isn't any quest in the game I don't think you can do like public squads in. I guess if the mission takes place in a normal mission, maybe, but other than that, yeah.
I am not sensing any sentience, but there is something. Oh no, ghouls. Something must have disturbed their incubation sacs. A disgusting life cycle.
Ew. Ghouls. When is the ghoul event actually? Because I'm thinking about getting the Honda munition for this account. I'm pretty sure the event or the ghoul event is the only place you can get it.
But if you ever need to talk, Ordis would be happy to hear how depressed you are.
Say some, open up. Thank you. Alright, now we just wait. You can kind of do this marriage quest in New Strange Public, the part where you scan enemies. Yeah, there's some. I guess it's mainly like just raw story missions like this, where it's like a special instance. But anything that takes place in normal missions, yeah. I guess those can be normally done in public. To be fair, it would also... Oh, a trunket blueprint. Nice. It would also kind of ruin story quest if you just had like a speedy Tenno in here that would just destroy everything in the mission, like instantly. So the question is, can I get the full Tancred set here? So technically it would be worth farming these enemies because I know they all have like a small chance to drop it. But I don't know if it's like something you get for free in the mission or not.
I saw this place.
How? Did she? Did The Lotus show you?
I don't know, but I think she wants me to see this. I'll scan the scene, check for Warframe traces.
Here, Grain Pegs, PC. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to, mate. I wish you could just, like, pick up the sword here already and just take it. Alright, search for the areas. I don't remember. Do I have to scan things here for it? You here, mate? Welcome to, welcome to. Oh, I do have to scan them.
Remnants appear to be of Warframe composition.
This has seriously been too long since I've done any of these quests. Oh, he actually just got fully obliterated.
If you can get another scan, I may be able to synthesize a partial schematic of the victim.
How do you even get your cape to be like
The Lotus, I mean.
in the side of a rock?
You abandoned me.
That's
But look at how
he didn't just explode.
happy I am now. Don't worry.
Fully
operator.
combusted.
We'll find her. Processing.
That's our blast, exactly.
This may predate everything in your arsenal. Very faint traces of mineral exposure from Lua.
And the blast was very
I have
effective.
extraction ready. I think you should hurry.
Alright.
Ordis, what's going on?
I wonder if we're actually gonna make Umbra a new
Making
mainframe.
an ambush? I may have underestimated ghoul intelligence. Expect resistance toward
So-
the extraction zone.
Currently we are basically using Rhino, right? As a tank frame. And I guess we don't really have any other build other than Necros for like farming. When it comes to farming like resources and stuff. But it might be an idea to go with Umbra, just because it's basically my YouTube mascot frame as well. So, not a bad idea. And Umbra can be fairly strong as well, so... Just a little niche, but... You have some utility in him, so shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, exactly, the Exalt. I haven't really used much around the Exalted Blades either. I have like a decent build on my other account, but I don't think I've like ever really tried like actually going for Exalted Sword build. So it could be interesting. Alright, enemies. Please drop another part of the Tomcat. Because I think I need 2 of the things. And probably another part as well. And would be nice if we can get a full set in here. God, moving around with the melee weapon is so much nicer. It's actually wild when they take your ability to use your melee weapon in the parkour channels we just did for MR7 or 8. It's actually wild how much like you use your melee to basically position yourself when it comes to parkour.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Got the blueprint and 1 part. I wonder if I could fail the mission right here and just keep going with it. To actually farm the Tomcat. Just to like basically exploit the quest in itself. Just because we are not in the ghoul event phase. I don't think so, at least. Oh, we are. Okay, never mind. I could farm it then. Alright.
I've reconstructed what I could. Check your foundry, operator.
Let's just,
Uncertain if
I
any
wish
Tenno
other
has
frames in the game
this
also had a crafting time
The
as that.
transference bolt seems different, but we cannot build this without more data.
Think they just keep spawning?
What about
Yeah,
You said there were
some of
traces on
them
the
did, but I don't know if they
Right.
will throughout the
One
whole
step
mission though.
ahead, aren't you, operator? Marking on
But
my
good
age.
question. I could test it out, but not anymore. Alright, let's get the last part so we can craft the Umbra. Wait, do I have vacuum on this bed? I hope so.
Are you sure we want to build
We can't check
this
much right now.
Warframe? It could be dangerous.
What I saw,
Got a
what the
little
Lotus
syphilis
showed
animal
me,
here.
this Warframe knew Ballas. It tried to attack him.
What? The Warframes are transference controlled battle envoys for the operator to command. I don't understand.
This one is different.
Sentient Warframe, here we go. To be fair, even more Bakur.
An Orokin cipher. Impossible to bypass. They use mnemonic code glyphs drawn directly from your memory. Perhaps search the area?
Did I just get it, or did I get disabled? Okay. I was like, if I just random clicked it and it actually got... that would be surprising. Okay, so we have...
Markings seem fresh. Are there
arrow down, something like that. That was annoying.
another? Is that a paired symbol there?
The order may be important for the cipher.
Arrow down. Okay, that's not a symbol. Never mind. My brain is goofy. Can I give you some advice for the thing? I want to hunt my lich, but he got to level 5. Should I continue to New War and come to him later? I would probably continue to him later on, yeah. As nothing really happens if you just let your lich, like, stay. He only, like, captures some of your loot, and that's it. But I would just wait until you can actually defeat him. So just continue getting stronger and, like, work on your progress until you can actually complete him.
An old design mimics.
He will
sentient
not level up
mimics.
anymore, though.
These haven't been seen since
I
the
think
old
5 is,
war.
like, the highest level. Wait, can you pick these up? No, okay. You have to scan them
How
though.
did mimics get to the origin system?
So get working on some of your, like, get the new war done, get the Nataruk, so you have some more weapons, and better weapons, maybe, or builds.
Sorry, I can't be more specific.
And then you can always come back and test to see if you're strong enough to do him. Okay. Find the 4 symbols. At least it, like, shows up. I don't think I have to remember anything, right? So we have...
Memorize it.
Do I have to memorize it? Doesn't it pop up like snake? I don't know. Snake triangle. Please, my brain is not what it used to be. Not gonna lie, I had like... I was going out last Friday, right? And I had a hangover. In my hangover, I thought it was a great idea to start a Iron Man old school RuneScape account. And I cannot remember anything from that game, even though it's like, I think over 10 years or more since I played it last. To be fair, that is kind of a fun game. Kind of missed it, but now we are, now I'm playing old school RuneScape in the back sometimes, which is pretty nostalgic. Also helps you if you get it wrong a few times, so I can just brute force it with all this help. Don't mind me, we will. As something that I have kept saying in every episode, once we do a spy vault, you can just brute force it. If you really want to. And that's, thank you. Getting rolled over twice now, nice. Okay, that's the last one.
Should be the last one. Now, to figure
RuneScape
out
with a hangover as well. To be fair, it's like, it doesn't really require that much brain power. So it's like, click here, go here, fish. Stand here, fish. Go back, cook. Store it in your bank. It's just like... It's pretty like straightforward. Is that the S? I don't like... Oh, that's the S. Where is the triangle? Okay. My brain damage is showing right now. Yes. That is correct. No, now that changed.
You have all the codes, but the order seems wrong.
Old school RuneScape, not RuneScape 3. Yeah. Okay, so this is all the things, but it's the wrong order. So this is S, or that weird letter. This is triangle. This is the clubs of heart, whatever that thing is. We got it. Puzzles is not my forte. Just done this question? Nice. And congrats on the new frame done.
Containment cell for something?
And how are you doing, Linux? Welcome to.
Cave-ins must have compromised the enclosure.
Likely. There are
Peak.
still strong
Definitely
aftershocks
is.
from when you put Lua out of the void.
Is this water or whatever they make Warframes with? DNA?
It is with the greatest that I commit this recording. The codices within reveal the hidden weakness of your most feared enemy. My creations, my frames of war.
I can't remember. It's not Bala. It's not only Ballas that is creating Warframes, but he is definitely one of them.
Vitruvian. This is rare Orokin technology. Incredible it survived this long. You should destroy it immediately.
Okay, once we're done with this like beginner guide series, we will be watching a full lore video, and if anything, maybe I should do a recap of the lore as well, so I can actually learn something.
Bringing it back for analysis.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Oh yeah, also we are testing something out today. So basically I have made a test video, which is basically how to get Orexia, the new Warframe. But I made that video as a test, kind of. Also just showcasing how to get her, but as a test because I want to see something that live streams on YouTube can do. So apparently it is possible if I premiere the video like 4 minutes or 2 minutes before, to basically convert all the people watching the live stream over to the video. Because if this works fine and everything goes smoothly and doesn't like screw up algorithm and everything, I kind of want to, then we can do test with like doing the new beginner guide episodes. So doing a live stream before putting the episode out. So we can go over questions and so on as well for the episode maybe. So that's a little test we will do later on today after the stream as well.
Another job well executed.
Oh good bro, just got Sapphire building, nice. That's also a great frame to be fair. Done with mission, assuming with frames to work on. Let's go. Sapphire, we should also get Sapphire. Sapphire's like you can basically make her work as a loot crate frame instead of Saku. I don't know, and Sapphire is definitely easier to get than Saku.
Operator,
So that would be more beginner friendly making a loot crate build.
It could affect my systems in
Connect the
unforeseen
Vitrum.
ways.
This
Can
may
you get an
belong to
Orexia as a
It's
beginner?
our only way to the Lotus. Please, orders.
Technically you can.
Had
You
to
just have to
please.
complete the full story of Warframe. It depends on how much you like just clear cut through the system, because beginner is like a pretty open word. You can still be in like Steel Path and be a beginner in the game, like for sure. So Orexia is a very easy frame to get, but you just have to have completed the main story of the game. So
Orders you need to learn how to stand up for
otherwise
yourself.
she's pretty
Say
easy to
no
get,
and
to be fair.
mean it.
And how are you doing, V? Welcome back. My ship is sideways. This is really like screwing with my perspective right now. I don't know why. Everything being sideways. Thank you.
I have been upgraded, Starchild. Your Warframe blueprint. now
That's
has
a
the
real
required
jack up there.
data. Check Foundry.
Oh, now we can craft him. Nice. Mostly play old school RuneScape when it's a league going on. I have never tried a league, so... But yeah, I feel like Iron Man is like such a chill experience, but maybe I should look into it at some point. But Iron Man is such a chill experience because I know everything I do will just like benefit me and me only. Like it's my own little bubble and I can just go about things how I want to, basically. So I'm having fun with that. Also, I like numbers go up. And that's great to hear, V, and I'm doing great. Appreciate you asking. But yeah. Just completed a sacrifice and no Erixia yet. That will be a little bit before you get to Erixia then. She is a fun frame though, not gonna lie. Alright, equip him. Let's take over the brain of Umbra.
Good morning, old friend. I'm afraid the disease has taken your voice, but we've prepared the finest serums to treat you. Shall we pass the time with a game of Comey, like old times?
Alright.
You remember this game, don't you? Think you'll move in the board's senses.
Basically chess with your brain.
This, I've had them fit you with a transference bolt, in honor of our history together. And look who hasn't left your side since you took ill. Look at him, old man. Look at your son.
Can he hear me? Father? It's me, Isa. Do you remember me?
Of course he remembers you, young Dax. Which will make this reunion all the more tragic when you watch him die.
God damn. Evil battles taking place.
Ordis! What happened?
The Warframe I warned you not to build, that you built anyway, caused a massive transference overload and damaged my presets. It has escaped out into the system.
Oh no.
When I linked to it, there was something there. A memory.
Warframes are transference proxies for the Starchild. They do not have memories.
Well, this one does. Might be why it's unstable. Ordis, let me look at the Vitruvian.
Maybe look into what a Warframe exactly is a good idea. There will be a lot of people with extra blueprints for Erixia. Yeah, I have everything Erixia has to offer basically, and more to it. So I really wish they would add something else to the Erixia shop, so you can actually use your Scuttler Husk for something else, but that is true. You also like get one part blueprint like every run basically in the A rotation. So it's pretty interesting.
What led us here? You did, you vile blasphemies. Machines thinking, breeding. You were to bear us a new, promised land. But when you arrived at that distant world, you knew that in time, we would bring ruin to it as well, as we had to Earth. And so it was, we came to war.
Nice. Alright.
Ordis, we need to track that Umbra Warframe.
Done, Star Child.
Iron Man is much more satisfying, but normal is faster. Yeah. Iron Man is slower, but I feel like every upgrade feels like much more satisfying instead of like just going to the Grand Exchange and basically buying the things you need. For sure. But yeah, maybe I have to look into leagues. But I don't know if I have like enough time to put into a league where Iron Man I can just always like slowly work my way on it. Which is nice. But maybe in the future we will we could look into old school RuneScape content. Could be fun. Right now I'm just going through the game, having fun with it. Also the great thing is I can use my PC when I'm laying in bed, playing, watching something, playing old school RuneScape at the same time. Alright, let me...
Revenge for its damage to me. Will you destroy this Umbra Warframe?
Nope, we're keeping it. Any Warframe is a
Codes are in
Warframe.
his memory. If I can get close, I'll go in again and try to recover them. He's the key to finding the Lotus. I can feel it.
Oh yeah, that's right, Lotus is gone. We have to save Lotus as well. I don't remember. No, I don't think you save Lotus in this quest. That's later. Actually pretty nice getting like a refresh of the entire like story. Yeah, that's New War. Gotcha.
Your move.
Alright, time to play. Yo, Trapitzi,
Your
appreciate the follow. Welcome to, welcome to.
Finally.
Victory!
He loves this game. I'll never forget the time I finally beat him. But
I am so
now
bad
I
at this
think he
game.
just let me
Komi
win.
is not my game, like, at all. I remember doing the Devour things, and that I was so bad at it.
Curious. Well played.
Yo, what up, Cheery? How are you doing? Welcome back.
You served with distinction, old Dax. We commissioned a portrait in your honor, there, on the wall.
The sentient battle at Hull. I can't imagine. You were awarded the Lua Cross for valor.
Will you follow in your father's path?
Everything is just corroding in the background slowly.
He will. And his children will. You see, these are the stakes of this little game. Each stone I capture will be another, and another, and another, culled from your subversive bloodline.
No, let me out,
You
let
thought
me
you
out.
could outplay me. I've had lifetimes to plan my defection.
Unless I re-drop
You
each time.
spied away, intercepted my communications. But I saw your move long before you took it. And so, we come to the consequences.
Father, you all right? Please, Do something for him.
Just kill me already.
Star Child, were you successful?
I couldn't breathe.
Somehow you are inverting the flow.
Strategy on the
Not
game
from
wiki, yeah.
Warframe, but Warframe
I know
to
like
Tenno.
each minigame is also a
When they
degree,
visit your
like you
friends,
can complete
return
them.
to the ship.
But I've never really like gone into it. But Coma isn't it? It's a real game in real life as well, right? Like Japanese game or something. Is it also just called Coma in real life? Oh yeah, check us, right. Right. What is the Danish name again? I feel like I played it when I was really young, like in elementary school or something. Reversi,
Another job
Otello,
well
at least a version of it. I guess it has different names. There's so many like board games today. To be fair, I can't even remember the last time I played like a board game. Maybe it was probably Monopoly or something. Warframes.
Our hubris shone like a black star. For our technology, our war machines were your kin. How easily you turned them against us. We were forced to older means. Not circuits, nor light, but flesh and disease. Our horrors passed. Our ravaged outer colonies became gardens.
Alright.
We cultured the infestation, conceiving of a hybrid, transformed, but only just.
And that's the Hellemyth.
Created, born to yield these new warriors, worthy of battle against you, the great and terrible Hunhao.
Hunhao is not terrible.
We took our great
He's a friendly uncle.
volunteers or not, and polluted them with these cultured reagents. They transformed. They became infested. But only just. Their skin blossomed into sword steel. Their organs interlinked with untold resilience. Yet their minds were free of the infested madness. Or so we thought.
And that's how you get knitters.
On the battlefield, biodrones under our command. The Warframes, all of them failures. Surprised? They turned on us, just as you did. And so we had no choice but to commit them to grave. This is all you know, Hunho. But there is a hidden half. A secret that lies within a place forbidden to you and your kind. I speak of the Void.
The Void.
Starchild, repairs continue. Allow me to test vestigial precepts for a moment. Like caring.
Like caring, nice. Me and my family sometimes do board games on Friday, but recently we've been watching a series about Sweden and World War II. Interesting.
You need to
And
stop
nice.
this. You could suffer permanent harm from Umbra's memory.
Yeah, we don't really have anything like board game stays and so on.
Like he's leading me to the truth.
But always great to
About
have like family
balance.
time for sure.
Right now, it's all I have to go on.
Alright, keep on pursuing the Umbra so we can actually take him and use him. So now he's hiding on a Corvus faction ship.
Alice must be
To be
chanting
fair,
the word.
Umbra is like,
I'm detecting increased sentient presence.
how
in the
is he
enemy.
like going around to different areas? Because I'm pretty sure he just escaped our ship, but does that mean Umbra can technically fly in space? Something like that. If you don't have an upgraded arm, this will be painful. Yeah, this will be painful. I just have the normal amp. Or the mode amp, I guess, so... Fredagsmus? Yeah. That would be fredagskus, I guess, in Danish, yeah.
The area is locked down. We need to take care of those mimics.
Mimics killed, alright. Let me find some mimics. Where are you hiding?
Searching. They are here somewhere.
That's two. To be fair, we don't really have like a word for a day where we do board games. I guess it's just fredagshygge, if anything. Or like familiehygge. RuneScape, who are you out across? I have not done much in RuneScape yet. I think I'm like... I just done the waterfall quest not that long ago. And that upped my stats a lot. My combat stats, especially. I'm actually surprised by how much like XP the different quests can do. But I'm having fun with it. See the numbers go up. It's always
Lockdown
great.
ended. Very good. Now, where is that Warframe?
Yeah, what up, Game Blitz? How you doing? Almost done with the hacks. What are you doing right now? Right now we are doing the sacrifice quest, so we can get our Umbra. And if you're almost done with the hacks, that means the video that will come out after this live stream is a frame you can farm for. Because the Orexia video will be out right after this stream
He is
today.
not in control.
This will take some time.
That did it. Now is your chance. Use transfer.
Never mind. That was actually kind of quick. Oh, the game just got way more
Trouble
complicated.
Concentrating, old friend. Look at all your Comey stones I've taken. This one, a brother. These three, his children. And on, all of these gone to the Jade Light.
Father, do you remember
damn
your
it.
Shazin? Remember how you'd sing to us? Smiles from Duran?
We only have one RV bag left. We are so dead.
How thoughtful to remind him of his better days. Come now, your move. Only a few stones left.
Take that one.
Isa, looks like your father still has his sharp wit.
My father understands the game better than anyone.
That's a joke. I don't.
Why I give my secrets to our enemy. How could I betray my own kind? But you have never had to sacrifice your love for faith. Imagine to live forever with only one memory. Seeing the one you love die. But you would have to imagine a lovingly cultured infestation swarms within your blood.
How lovely.
Transformation has begun, reshaping you into a sacred surrogate of the unholy Tenno. A Warframe with but a single, burning memory. It is a miracle.
Single memory. What is that memory then?
But all miracles require sacrifice.
Oh, that's the name of the mission. Oh, quest. Nice.
He's gonna kill him.
Who's going to what?
Ballas. He's going to kill his son, Isa.
Yeah, my
Have
son.
these memories, operator?
Don't
You
like
cannot undo what has
those
been done.
graphic quests, but so much super annoying, but you get something good, so you have to do them. Yeah. To be fair, like, the first time around doing the quest, I don't, like, hate them. I can understand it becomes pretty repetitive if you do them a lot or multiple times, but yeah. Some of them are interesting, especially like the dialogue option, like the dialogue in those quests sometimes are like, it is like just hilariously how bad it is, but that also makes it great because it's basically a meme in itself every quest you do. I like how it doesn't take just like itself like seriously, kind of like
Mission complete. Excellent work,
in
Tenno.
Warcraft I would never read the quest because it's so much like dialogue and stuff like that. But in old school it's like, sure, why not? Alright, access the 4th Material entry. They could do something like this just with like lore in the game, so you could like read all the lore, please.
Before the vain faith, our people held dualism as truth.
Oh, that's the ship.
That all things were of two parts, mind and body.
The ship I can't remember the name of, the void ship.
Of our world and the void. It was from there that our answer
Isn't it?
finally
Yeah, it
came.
is. I think so.
Distorted by vague
The Saruman.
horrors,
Right.
we kept the Saruman survivors within a secret reservoir. They were the missing half. Transference linked. The Warframe's the body, and they the mind. I give you now the coordinates and codes to this place. But do not underestimate these devils, Hunhow. They did what we could not. We had created monsters we could.
I know what I have to do.
Okay.
Operator?
I don't need to hear it. I lived it.
Just
Prepare
cut
the
my
landing
lore,
craft,
man.
Ordis.
What? I needed
going
to
in.
learn about this. Come on.
Myself.
I hope that doesn't mean what I think it does.
Please let me use my frame. Recipe for Disaster is a good example for a basic fetch quest. To be fair, I downloaded the Runelight with like the quest helper, and it definitely made the fetch quest a lot better because before that I was just running back and forth because, oh, you missed this, okay, let me run back and forth, and the stamina system is very annoying early on.
Operator, please reconsider. You
So,
know how
yeah, I
dangerous
get
this is.
that.
The sentients will be here in force. This is why you bring a warframe to these things.
To be fair, why didn't I bring a Warframe? Even
Just have to find it.
See him, operator? Advise you approach with caution.
oh, this is gonna be painful. Let me recharge my thing. Okay, now I can stun him. Oh, I still have one IV bag left.
You have relived this moment countless times. But our minds are linked now. We'll face this together.
And my RV bag is done. Never mind.
Poison has given you, it has taken your will away. You are a victim as much as your son.
Sorry, Isa. The time has come.
We are together.
I am honored to be your son.
Ballas did this, not you.
Don't worry, old friend. I'm not going to kill your boy.
You will.
You are.
Oh, I guess. God, Ballas's arms are like such an uncomfortable length.
Father!
Okay. Walking around inside his body or something? Mind Palace? Not gonna lie, I don't remember this. This is something I do not remember. Send the item required in spam chat. I'm gonna check that out afterwards. Exactly. Number go up, dopamine hit is real. To be fair, I love incremental incremental games are like one of my favorites. Just see numbers go higher and higher. Like my arsenal gets more weapons and frames. Numbers go up, dopamine goes up.
We had created monsters we couldn't control. We drugged them, tortured them, eviscerated them. We brutalized their minds, but it did not work. Until they came. And it was not their force of will, not their void devilry, not their alien darkness. It was something else. It was that somehow, from within the derelict horror, they had learned a way to see inside an ugly, broken thing.
And sin.
And take away its pain.
Emptiness.
We return
I should probably have chosen
to
Wrath.
the void and find peace in our emptiness.
Umbra looks so good. Maybe try out Melvo Idol. I've actually played that a long time ago.
Operator, you did it!
I do have it on Steam. I did quite enjoy it, but still at some point it's like
Mark a path to extraction. We've got
I
one
kind of
last
enjoy
mission
like
before
having
it's done.
more of a like a text-based game is fine and everything, but I kind of missed having like more graphics.
Be able to escape.
No. Let them come.
Eliminate all enemies. I only see one. But to be fair, like I've played a lot of incremental games and I do enjoy them, but at some point you just I don't know. I've kind of like want to make my own at some point because I have some ideas which I think could be fun, but I don't know how fun it is to play an incremental game you have made yourself. But I guess yeah, I have to see. But there's a lot of them. Like I actually played quite a lot of like what is it, Eidolon, I think it's called, yeah. Which is like more of a 3D game until suddenly a lot of things in the game became like you had to pay to access a lot of stuff and I lost interest in the game, but the early game of the game was very like kind of fun. Where you basically play as this little pixel guy that can do skilling and different stuff, mining and everything. I need more MMOs, kind of like old school RuneScape. That is numbers go up, you go up. But now I'm on RuneScape, so that is something.
Another job well
Big size 65, true. What's up, Senusai? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Terror for Mental just got a new update. I don't think I've heard about that before. Let me see. Oh, that's also text-based. Huh. Interesting.
Operator,
Alright.
we have no idea what Ballas is capable of. Please, reconsider this. Why
Is
would
this
you
the end?
risk
Do we
it?
have Umbra now? Can we use him?
Ordis. I'd like to hear her.
Yes. Yes, of course. Accessing data store. Which should I play?
Do I have a choice? I do! Tree, my child. Do this actually affect anything? Let's see the wall.
Now we fight on two fronts, my child. The war without, and the war within.
Haha, the quest we have completed.
Operator, there is much to be done. Please consult the navigation console.
Okay, return to Earth. They said the thing, exactly.
He is waiting for you, but I'm detecting powerful signals emanating from the courtyard. They are calling out for reinforcements across the entire system. You don't have long.
Wait. I don't have long, but let me at least gather some resources. Give me all of the herbalism here. Because if I want to farm certain mods at some point with the thingy things, I need these. If I want growing power and all of those mods, I will need a lot of these things. I'm pretty sure it is moonlight we need. Could be daylight, but I don't remember. Now I'm just getting them. Why not?
I tried to release you from your torment, but it seems those devils rebuilt you.
What have you done with her?
Rebuilt, made it
Where is
stronger,
Dolores?
gotten the hack.
Has the wolf
We have
become a
upgraded.
dog? Is this Umbra or some Tenno?
Both.
Then both will burn.
Yeah, Third Burglar, appreciate the follow. Welcome to, mate. How are you doing? Okay, so just defeat enemies. Or mimics, I guess. Well, this is not too bad.
Stop.
Okay, Darth Vader, here we go.
You think you can defy me? Not even your Tenno devil can...
Come back.
I created you.
Turn him into Darth Maul, cut him over, make him into two. Throw him down a pit afterwards. squirm like a maggot you are.
Squirm. Like the maggot you are.
Nice. Assert your dominance right here.
I am just the stone. She is the hand.
Is that like a Thanos reference? I guess he should have said glove instead.
Where is the lotus?
Balor summoned Natar. Just wanted to say thanks for the beginner guides. Has been a great help. Awesome to hear, and appreciate hearing that, mate. That's great. Happy to hear the guide have helped out.
I am here, Tenno.
Okay, Natar.
What? What have they done to you?
Nothing. This is what I am.
I think the Lotus has hit a midlife crisis. Not gonna lie. Still confused on whether to pick Nesha or Mag. It depends. Like, Mag is a lot energy, like basically an energy frame, where you will have to use abilities to utilize it fully. Mag, on the other hand, does have some more tanky stuff on him, so it really depends, like, whatever you feel like. You could also just farm a Warframe slot and get both of them. You have to level either at some point. Personally, I would probably say try out Nesha, as he is pretty interesting.
It wasn't her.
And not a lot of people run him, to be fair. Mag is a beginner frame, so it's very easy to get a Mag also,
I
but
don't know. But I'm going to find out.
you could also read the abilities each of them do and take a pick. It's mostly like personal preference from that point. Nesha is more tanky, Mag is more like ability-oriented frame, so yeah. Alright, the sacrifice is done. Nice. And now we have Umbra. Let's go. And the oh yeah, you get the sacrificial mods as well. Nice. Do we build? I guess we do build. For like Exalted Blade, right? Blind, Radius, Blind. That's only when you activate the ability, I think. Now you have great frames to continue with, true. Now we just need Citrine, right? Guess range could be an idea. You still need one too, true. Get some range just so blind will actually work in a bigger radius.
Ordis wonders, why is he here? Ordis supposes everyone has to be somewhere.
Oh, the Skyarchi is also max rank. Nice. You don't even have to level them up. I actually thought you would.
How the Tenno arm themselves.
Yo, Blue Scorpion, appreciate the follow, mate, and welcome to. How are you doing? If you haven't already, remember to follow the Twitch channel. Has potatoes as well. This is great. Oh, it's fairly good in both departments. Let's get a toxin on it. And then some crits. Do I want organ? I don't have that much endo, but guess we can start with Gladiator Might. Okay, that's cheap. Let's get that. Crit chance. We don't even have a true steel. Let's get that also. Oh yeah, sacrificial. Never mind. We can get heat procs on it as well, I guess. Do I have anything else that helps with crit chance? I don't think we do. But I guess this will also help with melee critical chance per combo multiplier. Do we have the combo mod? Combo duration could be an idea. Just for now at least. There's another combo mod. I don't know. I don't think I have it. That should work better than drifting, but let's just get... Oh, I'm broke. I'm broke. Do I have anything I can sell? Let me just get that up. Inventory. We have to Harrow Bank. Let's go. Just passive income. Okay. 10-second combo duration. I feel like that's fair. That should work for now at least. Alright. Just wanted to tell you I started playing because of your guide, and I want to thank you. Otherwise I would have been completely lost in the beginning. Now I have 400 hours in the game and loving it. Oh, that's awesome to hear, mate. And happy to hear you use the guide. And welcome to the game, even though you're 400 hours in now. But yeah, I really appreciate hearing that, mate. That's awesome. To be fair, Warframe is really overwhelming to get into at first. They have definitely made it way better than it has been. Like with the new junctions and everything. So I don't think there's ever been a time as right now to get into the game. Like, this is one of the best times you could even get into the game. But yeah, I really appreciate hearing that, Scorpion. 400 hours, you might even overtake me at some point then. Alright, now we have our frames. Let's see. Let me get my list up with things we have to go over for the next episode. Let's see here. Episode 8. Intro, yeah. New Isle Reaver update, run through of the new stuff. Sure. Sacrifice Umbra frame. We have kind of done that. Railjack beginnings, then Ironhold for Riven mods and weeklies. Obelisk farming, Entradi standing grind. Then Little Dog standing with how to farm toroids. Final things ready for the new war, then the current loadout. And homework, which will be the new war. Final things to get ready. Oh, nice.
They are not as encrypted as they should be.
That means Prelude to War we will complete in the next episode. And doing the Prelude to War should open up the new war, if I remember correctly. I don't think we can see the new war yet. Yeah, no, we can't. So we will have to do that. Final things, Prelude to War. That will have to be completed in the next episode. Anything else? We have maybe Citrine, and then we have arbitrations. And also sit in your personal quarters to unlock it, because it could be locked until. Okay. Is there anything else? Homework-wise, we are basically done with all the homework from episode 7 and have to work on episode 8. I finished all the quests and working on Railjack to farm Savagov, but boy, that guy is difficult. Yeah, Railjack, like getting into Railjack in the beginning will be hard, and also farming for him. I would highly recommend, if you want to have an easier time farming for Savagov, farm for his Prime. His Prime is right now in rotation and is way easier to farm than his normal frame. But you will still need the Savagov Hellemeth at some point, or Subsume, so. But yeah, I understand that. Like, I don't even think I finished like farming for my Savagov myself. I ended up getting it in one of the... What was it? In the event thing where they gave out a free Savagov. But yeah, Savagov, yeah, the Gloom, exactly. The Gloom is very nice to have for the Hellemeth. Apparently that didn't kill Darren Mole, he survived, yeah.
Something's out there, dreamers.
He basically upgraded his legs. That can happen.
At her waters like
You love the railjack. I actually, personally, I really do enjoy the railjack as well. But there is just some problems with it. But overall, I like the idea of being able to fly around in a ship.
What will it say, I wonder?
Yeah, not Darrell Mole. Or Belmole. Belmole. Let's see here. I think that covers basically most of the things. Now we can test. How long? I've not been live that long. Not gonna lie, the Entradi standing is killing me. I just want my helmet, man. To be fair, the Entradi standing is one of the easier ones. And you can farm Ender while doing it. So. But it can be kind of tedious. Yeah. I don't even think we've, like, even begun farming for it yet. We have to, I guess. Let's see. How is our standing with... I guess Mother is the person we have to talk to. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't even begun.
Let us negotiate.
But in the next episode, in episode 8, I will go over... I think I will do basically a section that will go over rank 1 or rank 0 to 5 for the Entradi family and how to gather all the rank up materials. So let me put that down. Entradi, standing, grind, explain, plus rank up resources. Oh yeah, how is the little citrine dog synergy with the new augment mod? I haven't tried it out yet, but having it on your companion seems like making it way more mobile, which seems like a nice little addition. Let me see. Is it grandmother? I think grandmother's. Yeah.
You make sure you stay safe and snug, dear.
Yeah, the iron ender you get while farming for it is quite nice. Also sets you up for later.
Steals over girls and boys and cephalons too, like a nasty fog, until all the bright lights in your memory are quite blotted
Head
out.
nuke, nice.
That's why they're like that, you see. So much forgotten. Oh, never that. Help me bring them back, would you, dear? Remember how it's done? Pinch of this, dab of that, mend a kettle, mend a heart, and it's all one.
Grandmother is the champion. Okay.
Go on, dear.
I have 771 tokens. So I still do not have enough for rank 3. I have enough for like rank 2 and a bit into it, I guess.
Have a good old rummage in the medicine chest, shall we? See if we can't set things
Let me
right.
actually record real quick and just let me record putting in these. Because I will need that for the video.
Thank you, dear. Very kind.
And then let me
Good
get
idea.
while
I'll
we are
see what
still
else I can
recording,
unearth for you.
let me go out and get the last spinal cord so we can rank up the standing at least once. So we can begin getting more standing.
Perhaps.
So we need the spinal cord section, which is very easy to get. So let's go out and get that.
That concludes our business. I shall bid you
Prelude to War, pretty much cutscenes. Yeah, exactly. That's why we'll just have to go over the end of the episode without like spoiling the content of it, but we will have to go over it because I could do it now, but I will have to do it in the episode to show you unlock it basically. Alright. Let's see if we can find some of the caskets here. So basically, the spinal cord sections can drop from any of the Oricon caskets of whatever their name is. These one, Entradi caskets. So we'll just go to any place where there's structures basically, and we'll destroy these crates. And they have a chance to drop the spinal cord sections. And these have a chance to drop plastites. As you see. Alright. Oh, we got the spinal cord section. Nice. Let me just do a quick one, so we can get some more resources. That's one more. And we have a few spinal cord sections. And then now with Umbra, we will also showcase how to use these to get resources. from here. See any here? Nope. Just getting all the resources we need. Right. That should do it. Let's get out. So like recommendation for the entire guide, yeah. Basically where and how to farm all the rank up materials and how to get the mother tokens and what to use to rank up your standing so you don't turn in like grandmother tokens and so on. So basically just an overview of how you can work on getting the grind. So I see here just like a 2-minute run basically granted us 3 spinal core sections, which is needed for the first rank up. And we also got parasitic Thetamore and Draconite, which are like, this is a fishing material from Cambion Drift, and this is a mining material. So you can get basically everything by destroying the crates and so on, yeah. So now, we have to talk with Grandmother. No, this is Mother, yeah. Rank up.
I am open to dialogue.
Nice. Now we are rank 1.
You wish to negotiate? Very well.
I will take blueprints that are infinite. Let's get the Hesifran first.
This specimen is a descendant of my original collection. How did...
Promise you won't yell at me.
You didn't incinerate them at all. You...
Dump them in the exocrine. We can rebuild. They're still out there, and doing quite well, it seems. I wanted to wound you, not maim. You're right to hate me.
No, I deny you my hatred. Find something else to feed on. Whatever you've become, I am still your sister.
You are more. I see that now. I name you Kaylee, Water Scourge.
Oh, they're friendly with each other now.
Farewell.
How nice. Right. Let's go to Grandmother and turn in some more tokens.
Let's you and I
Just to
have a
finish up our daily
chat.
standing.
May you have much
Nice.
joy of it.
As a front the nightmare? Yep. Alright, that should do it for
Skippity hop.
Skibbity. Nice. That gives me nightmares. Okay. Now that is recorded, let me just put it in the right folder real quick. Here, and then I will have to go to episode 8. Videos. Warframe Beginner Guide, episode 8. Here. Entrati. Standing, rank up 1 plus spinal core section. And save. Okay, perfect. We're going to talk about the Necromech in the next episode. I will probably talk about it shortly, but I will not go over the Necromech yet. I do have a full video covering the Necromech still. And I feel like the Necromech, now that it is something you don't need before later on, I feel like we can push it a little until we actually have like better ways to get it, basically. Because for like you also need to get standing, so like if you go to Father,
Couldn't possibly
we
have seen
basically
this
need to
coming.
rank up so we can
That's what
actually
she'll say. Isn't it funny
begin.
how all the rest of us saw it
I
coming?
guess weapon pots and everything here is fairly okay. You can already get all the parts. Then it's mostly like the crafting parts. But yeah, I don't think we'll go over it yet, but at some point, yeah. Because it is now the Necromech is more of an optional thing you can farm for, but we will definitely get to it at some point.
Sure.
Yeah, exactly. As you do get a loner loner Necromech now instead. All right. Well, this was it for a short stream today, because now we will have to test out... Ah, my fucking knee. Now we will have to test out something. So, the reason I made a Orexia guide video is basically I wanted to test something out over on the YouTube. So I have a video which I can put up now, and I will basically put it up as a premiere in like 5 minutes. And then I will see if it's possible to basically divert the YouTube audience over to the video. So we'll do a little bit of testing. So if you're watching on Twitch, I would recommend you to go over to the YouTube channel and see, then we can test it out, just to see if it actually works. So I will just put a link real quick to the live stream. One moment, and then so I'll put this in the Twitch chat over here. So this is the YouTube live stream for the Twitch chat. And if you go over to the YouTube channel and the live stream, I will now try and see if we can convert it over. So what is the time right now? 17:17. So if I put this at 5:20 p.m. That's in like 2 minutes. Schedule it, set as a premiere. Doing the switcheroo? Nice, appreciate that. Okay, now it's set as a premiere. Now I will... How do I do this then? Edit. Wait, I might have to put a few more minutes on it. Just so I figure it out. 25. Came from the Switch. Appreciate that. Hello, hello. Okay, so YouTube... Okay, now we need to figure this out. Let me just go full screen while we're doing this. Just V. Appreciate that. Nice. Happy to hear you all jumping ship real quick while we're testing this. So how do I set this up? Allows multiple events. Add something. Okay, add this. Premiere. Add the live stream. Okay, now I think I've set it up. So now when the stream ends, it should automatically send you guys over to the video. Hopefully. And Rome as well? Nice. The cool guy from the 24-hour stream as well. Alright. Well, anyways, that has been the live stream for today. So hopefully this works. When I end the stream, it should just send you guys over to the video, and we will have to see if it works. And remember to like and comment and all of that to boost engagement just for funsies. But yeah, I think that's about it. I will put it down so it's just a shorter wait from like 22. So it's like 2 minutes of wait, I guess. But yeah, that's it for the stream for today. Hopefully you all have a great rest of your day and had a nice little stream here, even though it was a little bit shorter today. But yeah, if you haven't, remember to join the Discord and all of that, which will be down below. And also remember to like the video, which we'll go over to in a moment. Yo, Christian, how are you doing? Sadly, we are turning off now, but a new video will come out in like 2 minutes. We're just testing out a mechanic to see if you guys will be sent to the video automatically. And Isabel, Belmont, welcome back. We are ending the stream now, but we are testing something out. So if you go over to the YouTube channel, we will be testing out like a new thing where I will basically be able to send people over to the premiere of a new video. But yeah, that's it for the stream today. Hopefully you all had a great rest of your day, wherever you are, and morning, everything other than that. And I will see you all next time. So peace.